I don't want to celebrate the 4th of July. It's not in the way that probably most Americans are celebrating it. No, no. Definitely not. There is no way that I am celebrating the politics and the harm and everything around that, not the fascists, nor anybody that wants to just ruin someone else's time while we're out here. Hi, welcome to Smoke Time. I'm Chandler, a magic practitioner, and today I'm crafting up a super serious spell to fight and destroy negativity and oppression. To start off with the ingredients for this spell working, these are ashes of the enemy. All I did was basically write down like things that I want the spell to, like I said, fight and destroy. So negativity, oppression, ill will. There's a lot of like abusers and fascists all up in this. So I just went ahead and wrote those down and burned it. So that can be kind of like the base of what our justice spell is going to grow out of. Ashes are also good for change, growth, protection, banishing, grounding, and focus. So that's also why they're in here. All right, this is some salt, and this is for protection, grounding, and power. Of course, hitting it with the thyme for the strength, courage, and focus. Some oregano for amplification of luck and health. Some black tea for strength, courage, focus, and stability. Some cinnamon for protection, health, success, and amplifying intuition. Some chamomile tea for luck, calm, protection, and banishing. All right, rosemary is doing a lot for us today. It's here for clarity, protection, health, banishing, luck, wisdom, and amplifying intuition. All right, this is some coffee, and this is good for energy, grounding, focus, protection, and amplifying clarity. All right, some red chili. It's an amplifier. It's here for protection, banishing, baneful attacks, breaking, and courage. It's here for that bite. This is the outside layer of an onion, and I really am excited to add this to it. It's good for protection, warding, and absorbing any negativity that is sent our way. Here are the magic words for this working. I'll go ahead and read it now. Cast away ill will and ward against harmful intent. Shield against negativity while piercing with justice. Destruction of oppression in those that kiss such. Protection of actions and health. Strength of vitality and stability. Balance of power and energy. Freedom of will and peace of mind. Thank you. Folding it out towards the universe so that everybody can receive this, at least the people that deserve this. And doing my traditional thing of pinching all the corners inward into a star so that it goes far. With the petition, I'm going to go ahead and toss it in here with the spell mix and just kind of give it a good shake and rethink my intentions upon this whole thing. Marinating the petition. Oh yeah. All right, there is the marinated petition. It looks really good. It's definitely marinated. All right, with the spell mix, I'm gonna go ahead and take the deep blue candle. Oh, hang on. I forgot to mention that the deep blue candle is for empathy, balance, health, strength, and clarity. And I also just think this color kind of serves justice. So I really wanted to use this one for this working. But with the spell mix, I'm going to roll the candle both away and towards myself so that it kind of gives that balanced vibe. That's what we're going for with the justice and the spell work. All right, and I will be anointing it with this red chili honey. It's got the same properties as the red chili flakes, but I think it also just really helps amplify that baneful and protective, like warding aspect. All right, there it is, fully dressed. I was really hoping to have like a lot of the cinnamon, onion, and red chili showing, but the salt, I feel like, as always, is very much all over this. But it still looks really good. I'm excited. Next step, I'm going to do my best off camera to light the bottom of this and stick it to our casting surface, and you'll see why it's a bowl in a second. I was actually really successful in getting it to stick on the first try. So now that that's in there, I'm going to take the leftover spell mix. The majority of it I had saved in a different container because as usual I made a lot. But for this bit that's extra that already has the red chili honey all over it, I'm going to be dumping it in, like I was said earlier, like both a receiving and the releasing. So just all around it. Alright, I did it off camera because I was trying my best not to have the bottom surface of spell mix that we just laid disturbed. But I really wanted to add water to this for that extra like element of clarity. There's a lot of health, action, strength, and focus attached to water. And that I want that all over this working. So it felt really fitting to kind of have this spell be in the water. Yeah. Alright, clear quartz for balance, amplification, and growth. Selenite for protection, growth, and clarity. Amethyst for balance, protection, clarity, and intuition. Desert rose for protection, grounding, health, clarity, strength, and growth. Obsidian for protection, grounding, intuition, and health. Oh goodness. And the bottle cap is good for protection and amplifying intentions. Black tourmaline for protection, grounding, stability, strength, banishing, and balance. The Emperor is here to help with stability, reason, authority, and will. Strength is to help with triumphant conclusions, confidence, self-belief, and vitality. And of course, Justice for balance and equilibrium. And please do pardon the sticky notes because I'm like totally a side doodler. But I really wanted to bring an element of Lady Liberty into this spell as well, since this is, like I said, being cast on the 4th of July. And I do happen to be an American. This is my way of celebrating instead, not of the politics and of the country, and certainly not of what's going on right now, but of the people that actually make this country up, that live on this land, that dream here, and try really hard every day to survive and just have a good time here. So that's what this spell really was all crafted for. Alright, there is the petition, all nice and cozy on top of our spell candle. And everything's all set. Besides the grimoire still on the desk, it's all ready to go. I will be casting this in just a couple minutes here. Yeah, so I just wanted to say thank you if you made it this far, and if you feel called to craft up this Justice for the People spell, please feel free to change or use any part of this spell. I'm just kind of posting this because I felt really called to share. I want more people to be casting upon justice in the world and bringing in the better positive notes than the evil that seems to be trying so hard to triumph right now. So though not happy 4th of July in the way probably a lot of Americans intend to celebrate, but happy day to celebrate the people that live here and make up this wondrous world that we all to experience. That's really what the spell was for. I want to balance what is happening and provide justice and equality and get rid of the negativity and the harm and the oppression that is found here. It doesn't need to be here. I just want people to be okay and to have good times. That's my whole stick. Like with what the magic words had said, I very much want justice, stability, health, vitality, and protection to be the major part, the benefit that people receive here, as well as baneful warding against things that may want to harm people or attack, disturb their way of life. Everybody's beautiful and allowed to exist how they would like on their own terms. So this is really to just kind of help defend that. And like I said, and with the name, provide justice for the people.